All right, it's KaotiK Crypto, where we defy tyranny. Sorry for the eyeliner. I actually just forgot about it. I'm a musician on the side, and I just posted a video trying to look the part. So apologies for that. So yeah, we're getting a pretty nasty little pullback today. I mean, it could have been worse. It really isn't that bad, but it's probably the beginning of more pain to come. To be 100% honest, pretty much. Yeah, this thing just looks like we definitely have a top here, and what's very likely we come down, and it could even get more ugly if we make like a head and shoulders pattern or something. I could see us almost coming down even 26 again, but I don't think that's going to happen. Just it could get kind of ugly though for the next few months. Like it could be more ugly than we think, like 28, 30K, especially if these supports don't hold. But there should be a lot of volume in this range here between 28 and say 28 to about 32K. There's a lot of action in here. The 32 to 34K, like there's a lot of support down in there. So I could see us coming down. That's the 0.618 retracement as well. So just expect some more pain. But the altcoins are getting completely obliterated, and like it's just it's really prime territory right now for accumulation back into these zones. Cardano is pretty much back in its accumulation zone. So we could go a little lower. We could go to 30 cents even again, but probably not. I would say probably 30 to 40 cents. And we're at, I think we went down as far as 47 cents today. I think it's possible to go down to 40 cents with Cardano. So just be wary. Algorand also got hit pretty hard. But again, a lot of these things are on support, so it's not so doom and gloom. But they're really good about buying opportunities that we're starting to get into here, especially with the altcoins. Let's see, total PSQRT total. I just wanted to look at the total market cap. So we're on the first layer of support. We can come down to 1.46. We haven't been down there yet. And we could even come down to 1.25. That's the total crypto market cap. This is here's just the altcoins. Altcoins, they're just kind of consolidate and get ready for another run, but just be ready. It could come down pretty hard. But it's kind of looks like it's stitching. It's getting ready to go up. And I think the target would be about 1 trillion for the altcoin market cap. That'd be a short-term trend. I'm not sure what the news was that caused it. We could maybe look at Crypto Panic. GoPro, customize your Crypto Panic newsfeed. I don't know that. ADA analysis, 1.3% price rise. Church allegedly issued crypto token backed by nothing but God's word. That's interesting. Franklin Templeton, CEO ETF, has shown demand for Bitcoin is everywhere. The ETFs are a success, so I think on the long term, I think it's going to do like what gold did basically, I think the early 2000s. Let's see. Binance's legal defense against U.S. securities regulator pushed back to the next week's snow. That'll be interesting to see if Binance can take on the SEC. Bitcoin accumulation, Van Eck to liquidate Bitcoin strategy ETF as focus shifts to spot Bitcoin investment vehicles. Van Eck's a bunch of idiots. I think they're the ones that are trying to not allow investors go into the Bitcoin ETFs with their 401k. And like, just do 0.5% or 1%. Like, big deal. Anyway, SEC versus Binance. SEC makes spot Ethereum ETF decision. I don't know if they said anything. I'm not sure. I mean, the correction needed to happen, so it's really a positive thing. Okay, so Link's pushing up. We are getting a bounce right now. I mean, today was just pretty ugly earlier on. But getting good bounce with Mana, Link, Helium. Litecoin even. Litecoin may be a contender because Bitcoin gets congested. And the problem is there's not any ecosystem on Litecoin. So I have a hard time kind of trying to just figure out if that's going to be a mover or not. Arweave. That's interesting. But I think Bitcoin in the short term, probably at least 39, 38, 39K. But I just think we're going to fumble around downward for a little while and possibly down to 32K. I really think that. I really do. I really do think that's what's going to happen. So just be ready. And at the very least, we'll just go sideways. Let's see, Cosmos. See, a lot of the altcoins are really just finding new support. So, I mean, I could see Cosmos coming down to $8.5, $8.7. It's all good. All good and gravy. Now, this is making a head and shoulders pattern, which is pretty bearish. So, like, you'll have a head, shoulder, head, shoulder, and the targets for head and shoulders can be pretty rough. So just you can do this to most charts. Let's see. This is pretty rudimentary, but this is where your target would be, down to $4.5 for DOT if that plays out. Not too great. Dixie, US dollar is pretty bearish. It's going up against this 200-week moving average. If it can't get above that, it's just going to fall down. Fall down to 99, and then eventually it'll probably fall down again. So the dollar's looking pretty weak right now. We have high, lower high, lower high. It's just not looking too great. As if you're a dollar bull anyway. Engine coin, same as Atom. So this Falcon looks like it has a little more room to run down. Gala's looking pretty juicy. It's on its 200 week. Might have to long that. Ethereum could fall down though. Ethereum's got room to fall down to $10. So, but it might not. Yeah, the mining stocks got having a real hard time, but that's we're probably finding kind of a bottom support. Yeah, so we're probably finding support here, and it might start moving back up. See, NASDAQ made a new all-time high today. Jesus. Oh yeah, Near Protocol looking pretty rough. It could go all down to $1.77. That'd be crazy if it went all the way down there. But probably not. It looks like it's probably forming just a falling wedge. So its target out of there would be back to 499. And hopefully Celsius will be giving me some money back, and I'll be able to take my Bitcoin and Ethereum and put them in some of these coins that I really like. Bitcoin and Ethereum are great and all, but Bitcoin, I really don't see it doing more than 100, 120K, like a 3x, 4H. So, it went to 48K. So, it's almost like a 2x to its all-time high. So, it's just the gains have been made with Bitcoin. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. It's just, it looks great and all, but it's just like you're not going to get a 20x out of this thing. No freaking way. No freaking way. Injective. H-bar looking real juicy. I'm surprised we're getting some of these prices, honestly. Getting real lucky here. Oh, yeah, I saw that Tezos was kind of making moves there for a little while. Was it earlier today? Also, you can stake it for like 5-6% now. It was like 3% for a while. That was 5 or 6. It's looking a little more juicy on those returns. So I think Tezos might be a contender here coming up. We'll see. CRO token falling pretty hard, but it's looking This is looking real juicy too. And it's a 10x to its all-time high. And it could be like a 20 or 30x token, really. So just one to look out on as long as Crypto.com survives. It's survived so far. I think most of the blood is over with. We could get a scare, one more scare of craziness. Maybe a tether or stablecoin kind of a nightmare. Something like that. Riot. Similar to Mara, trying to find support, which it looks like it is. Just we want it to bounce, though. We want this thing to bounce. It should be fine, though. Zilliqa. Looking pretty rough. I'm kind of curious. Did this thing make an all-time high from its... Yeah, it did make an all-time high. Zilliqa. This could be a major project. Major project. I love my Zilliqa. You can stake that on Atomic for 15%. Free moolah. What else is going on? I may do a video tomorrow morning, really. This week I've just been really kind of busy learning songs and trying to be a rock star. So maybe next week I'll be a little bit more attuned. See what the fear and greed is at. 51. It hasn't posted yet today. I think it posted 7 or 8. It's probably going to be in the 40s, so that's good. We'll get a good cool off on the fear and greed. That's very positive. I mean, I think we're basically getting ready to get into a bull market, but we could still get a test around the 28 to 30K, and that's going to scare a lot of people. So just be ready for that. But that's going to be it for me tonight. Hang in there, huddle on. Dollar cost average is the way. Please hit the likes, subscribe, leave a comment below. Appreciate y'all.